We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Here comes the drama, them type of things I'm a going where I'm from. This is where I'm from. This is where I'm from. Where I'm from. This is where I'm from. Ooh, where I'm from. Me tell you something about where me come from. So tired of the river where me come from. You can't have no soft liver where me come from. Tough chatter fi deliver where me come from. Cause where me come from man a real and proper. Man a tougher than steel and copper. Boy we have them Glocks and choppers. And another one that sound just like a type of fighter. Call ambulance and call some doctors. Police coming in a helicopter. You better hide up your sons and daughters. You're welcome to Badman headquarters. So make me tell you about salt and me brethren name pepper. Salt get salt and the pepper get hotter. Just the other day me see pepper get a letter. Reach the courthouse now salt a informer. Here comes the drama, them type of things I'm a going where I'm from. This is where I'm from. This is where I'm from. Where I'm from. This is where I'm from. Ooh, where I'm from. Man, them not carry out, you know. When me come from, make you turn animal. Bet you won't come across the road, cause we will burn up your chariot, you know. Mama drop and all stop, you know. Kids a go school through shot, you know. School book and them back, you know. Ball for them mommy and daddy, yeah. I no go forget you. 2010, oh. Genocide in the ghetto. The government, oh, I know. I saw them kill it, them mama. Them mama, them mama, them mama. JJ, them kill it, them papa. Them papa, them papa, them papa. Here comes the drama, them type of things I'm a going where I'm from. This is where I'm from. This is where I'm from. Where I'm from. This is where I'm from. Ooh, where I'm from. From a place where nobody believe in us, so we believe in ourselves. Where nobody believe in us, so we believe in ourselves. Jaja help only those who help themselves. In this cold world, opportunity is a very scarce commodity. From a place where nobody believe in us, so we believe in ourselves. Nobody believe in us, we believe in ourselves. Jaja help only those who help themselves. In this cold world, opportunity is a very scarce commodity.
We the best.
Niggas know I get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Cause they know that I'm a BB.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good morning.
Great evening, everybody.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
right.
everyone.
Y'all ready to get lit?
Absolutely.
So we're gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna give it about another 4 or 5 minutes. I'm gonna play another song and we'll wait to see if other people hop on, all right? Don't judge my selections now, all right?
Nah, you good. You good. You got me over here bopping over here.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. Alrighty, I hope that set the tone, you know, because it set it for me. I don't know about y'all, but sheesh. I don't know what she's saying, but I like it though. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge me. So how's y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Come on, I need somebody to talk. I need somebody to say something.
Fabulous.
Doing
Right,
great,
see?
thank you.
I can't
I'm
be the only one
awesome.
talking. Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
There you go. There you go. That's what I like to hear. All right. All right. So this is gonna be a study hall, obviously. So before I begin, I'm gonna just go ahead and present myself. Obviously, a lot of people, you know, probably don't know who I am. My name is Mohammed. I go by Mo. I'm originally from Africa. I moved to America back in 2003. I was in New York City. I know Zelly. What's up? From
Brooklyn.
Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Bushwick to be exact.
I'm from Flatbush, so I totally get it.
I know all about Flatbush now, but I'm in Ohio now. I'm in Ohio, and I've been in Ohio for the last 7 years now. It ain't New York, but it is what it is, you know. Um, as far as trading goes, I've been trading for about a year and a half now. I haven't really took it seriously till like this year around March. That's when I like, made the decision to actually like, take it seriously because that was the last time I blew an account, and believe me, I blew a bunch of them. And that's when I made a decision like, okay, I'm gonna put the work in and learn, what this is about, and then eventually make it like my full-time job. And today actually is my last job on my job, at my job. I put in my 2-week notice, and today's my last day. So it's
Awesome.
better work,
Yeah.
Congrats.
you know.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, baby.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. So this thing better work out, right? Ain't no
Oh,
way
it's
around
gonna
it.
work out.
Oh, it's
Right.
gonna work out.
Picture that. It gotta be number raining coins and dollars and Lonnie bears.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. That's what I like to hear.
What's up, family? What
Hey,
up?
what's up? What's up, Rob? How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing outstanding and amazing. What about you, King?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just trying to make it out here, man. You know
Man,
how
you
it
ain't
is.
trying, man. You ain't trying. You doing it, bro. Don't say that no more.
Thank
Either
you,
you
thank
do it
you.
or you don't. Let's make it
Hey,
happen, baby.
you got that right. You got that right. All right.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna go ahead and start. All right.
All right.
So what I'm basically about to do today is like I'm about to go over some things, as far as like when my daily routine whenever I try to like put some trades in or whatnot. So the first thing that I always want to do is I want to go to the Forex factory, right? I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see it. All right, right there. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
so perfect. So the first thing I usually do is I want to go to the Forex factory, right? If you guys are not familiar with the Forex factory, you need to get familiar with it. So this is very important. This is a fundamental analysis because with trading, there's two aspects: technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. The technical analysis basically, you marking up your charts and on where your support and resistance is, your market structure, price action, all that good stuff. And then the second thing is the fundamental analysis, which is the news. Because as you guys know, news can affect the market in either way, you know? So whether it's good or bad, it's going to affect the market. So you have to be aware of that. And this website right here is a great website. This is, it's going to give you everything that you need to know as far as like the news and everything like that, right? So when you go to the website, um, first thing that you're going to see is this right here. So you want to go to forexfactory.com and then you want to click on news. So this is basically a quick rundown on the news and whatnot. What you want to do is you want to go to calendar, right? And then you're going to see these folders right here. I'm going to go over the folders here in a little bit. So what you want to do is you actually, this is actually for today, right? October 8th, Thursday. You can expand that so you can see the whole week. What I usually like to do is I want to filter it. All I care about is really the red folders because those are the high impact ones, right? So you go to filter and then you just go ahead and uncheck these folders right here. And then you keep the red one and the white one, right? So the red ones is a high impact. And then the white ones, the reason why I want to keep it on there is because it'll show you when the bank, when there's a holiday or anything like that. So for instance, if you trade in any pairs with the USD, you wanna be aware of that because if it ain't, if the bank is closed that day, then obviously it ain't gonna be moving, right? So you want to be aware of that. You don't want to get on trades when the bank is closed that day because it's just not gonna move, right? So I like to see the high impact ones, and then I keep these on there. So what you want to do is you want to go to the details. So you go to detail right here, and then you just click on it, right? So when you click on it, it's going to give you everything you need to know as far as that news in particular, right? So the first thing that you're going to see is a description. So it's going to tell you what it is about and everything like that. And then, some more details on here. So for instance, this right here, Governor Bailey speaks, and it's going to affect the GBP pair, the GBP currency. So any pair that you have that has GBP on it, for example, the GBP USD, which is my baby, You know, some of y'all already know that. So I would be aware, like I would be checking onto this. I want to make sure that that's not going to affect my trades or anything like that, right? And you know, if you go down, you can see, you know, how frequent this news comes out, right? So the next release is next on the 12th. Let me see where that's at. Actually, this one doesn't show you how frequent it goes, but sometimes you would see that. You would see how frequent that news comes out, right? And this section right here is very useful. You can see why traders care. You can read about it and see why you should care about this type of news, right? I'm not obviously going to read it because I'm a terrible reader, but that's a whole nother topic. So you guys can read it whenever you feel like it, right? But this is where you would find it, all right? And then you can just close it and then just go to the next one, right? Again, you want to pay attention to the currency that's going to affect. If it's going to be a pair that you're going to be trading, if it has that currency on it or whatnot, then that's where you would go, right? And another thing that you want to do too, because you want to be up to date on that news. So you want to make sure that the time zone is correct as far as like where you're at in the world, right? So this is where you would go. On the top right there where the time is. You can click on it and then just put it to whatever your time zone is, right? Obviously, I'm in Eastern time zone, so this is what I'm going to do. It's in the Eastern time zone, and then I'm going to save it. So, and then you go ahead and refresh it or hit back or whatever. We're going to figure it out. There you go. Anyway, so so the time right now is 7:13, obviously, which is correct time, right? So that's just the basic of it, and that's literally like that's really all you need to know, right? That's all you need to know, because this is going to tell you everything that you need to know. And another section that I wanted to talk about, like for instance, I'm going to go ahead and take an example right here with the CAD. Employment change, right? Employment change is basically how many jobs is added to the market on that particular month, right? So the previous month, which was what, September, this is how many jobs were added into the Canadian market, right? And this is the forecast. The forecast is important, but you don't want to like rely on that too much, because the forecast is a forecast. It's not accurate. And then the third section is the actual. So on Friday, which when this news comes out at 8:30 a.m., when you get on there, you're gonna see there's gonna be like a little green circle that it's like a little refresh circle. You keep clicking on it, and then once it hits 8:30, it's gonna give you the actual numbers. And then that's when you can compare it and see what it did, or if it might step with the forecast or whatever. Make a decision. I'm not telling you what you're gonna do, whether you're gonna buy or sell. That's, you got to do your own analysis, right? So, but this is basically where you can find the actual numbers. This is a forecast. This is the previous month, right? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Totally, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Get following. We got you, bro. Let's go. Got
All
you.
right. All righty, let's do it then. But like, this website is really great. There's a whole bunch of other features on here, but basically this is the main thing that you need to worry about. You can play around with it, just to kind of see what it has and everything like that. Another website that I like to use to, go to news or whatnot is the MyFX book. So I kind of like this. I kind of like the MyFX book more than the Forex Factory. It's just a preference thing. There's not like there's not like one that's better than the other. They're all gonna give you the same information. It's just like whichever one you're comfortable with, right? So let me go ahead and log in.
My FX book is more easier for people to dialect and get through versus the other one. So yeah, bro.
I agree. I agree 100%. That's why I like it.
Copy that. There's your meeting. I ain't taking over. I just gotta interject.
Nah, you're good. Hey, you know what? It's a team, right? If you got something that you're going to say, go ahead and say it. I'm not going to stop you.
I ain't team, bro. You got that right. I love you, bro.
That's right. That's right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
Exactly.
So same thing here, right? When you go to my FX book, what I like to do is go to home and then go to economic calendar. Same thing, right? You got your actual numbers, you got the consensus, which is the forecast, and then the previous month, whatever that number is, right? And then the difference between that and the other one is that right here is going to give you it's going to give you a countdown, right? Instead of like, so it's going to give you the time when the news comes out, but at the same time, it's going to give you a little countdown, which is a little bit more useful, I guess. You don't have to like do the countdown in your head. They'll literally tell you when that news is going to come out. So same aspect, you know, you can click on it and then read up on it and see. And this is going to give you a little chart and see what it did, you know, last time that news came out or whatnot. So it's pretty simple, right? And another thing that I really like about the MyFX book is that you can like have your own portfolio. So you can, you know, put your accounts on there. So for instance, right now I have 4 different accounts, and each account I have a different reason for it. I have my indices account, I got my main account, secondary account, and I got an account for swing trades. So you can put all that on there, and it's going to be kind of like a journal, right? Because you always want to journal your trades, because you want to know what you know what happened. Like, why did you get on that trade? Why did you win? Why did you lose it? Because you always want to go back in that, you know, go back to that and look at it, right? So this is a good tool to use where you can set up your accounts. That's why I like it, right? Let me see. All right, so basically that's just the basics of it. Do you guys have any questions about it or anything like that? Anything you want me to go over with these websites?
I think it would be really cool if you could go over. I think there's actually a risk management tool in my FX book as well.
Yep.
If you want
It
to go
actually
over that as
does.
well.
That was gonna be my next thing, but yeah, we're gonna get to it right now. All right. So another thing that I really love about this website is that you can like, you know, calculate your pips, calculate your lot sizes and whatnot, do risk management because you want to do that. You don't want to blow your account out. That's just not cool, you know. So you go to home, and then you go to Forex calculators, and then what you want to do is you want to go to position size calculator, right? I'm gonna go, you know, just a quick example, right? Let's just say I got $1,000 in my account, right? And then I only want to risk, let's say 3%, right? And then on that particular trade that I'm about to do right now, my stop loss is gonna be 20 pips. So you're gonna put 20 right here. And the contract size is always going to be 100,000. So you don't want to touch that. And let's go ahead and pick a pair. You guys already know what I'm going. Yeah, y'all already know where I'm going. Hold on, where's she at? Where's she at? There you go. So GPUSD.
What you doing? What you doing? What you like?
You know what I like.
I don't know what you like, boy.
Hey,
Focus
GU.
on what I like. What you like?
GU is what I like.
All right, let's go. What is it for?
GU is what I like. You already know.
I know now.
There you go. So that's what we're gonna do. So GU, right? And then you're gonna hit calculate, and it's gonna tell you what lot size you should put in for that particular trade. So you know, worst case scenario, you're only gonna lose $30 on that particular trade because that's all you're risking. You're only risking 3% of your account. So if anything happens, if it hits your stop loss, you're only losing $30. That's all right. Move on to the next one, right? It's not a big deal. All right, and you can just play around with it, you know, change whatever size is, you know, your account is, and then just however, you know, how much you want to risk or whatnot. You know, the standard is usually you don't want to risk more than 5% of your account. You know, unless you're feeling good about yourself, then you go ahead and do what you want to do. But basically, you don't want to risk more than 5% of your account, because if you want to do this long term, you gotta practice risk management, right? You don't want to lose your money. You don't want to give the brokers their money. You don't want to donate your money to the brokers. They already got enough money. You don't want to keep doing that, right? So you want to go ahead and do risk management. All right, does that make sense?
Yes.
Sure do, bro.
All right. Come on, I'm need a little bit more engagement now. Come on, I can't be the only one talking. I get nervous when I'm the only one talking now. I need somebody to talk to.
I'm on unmute. I can't type too much knowledge in this
Hey,
thing.
I talk back.
Hey, let's do it
We
then.
talked shit
I'm
last
gonna
night,
talk
man.
to.
We talked shit
There you
last
go.
night.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I like. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Right.
What's up? What's up, baby? I'm here.
All right. Let's make it happen then.
We got you, bro. We got you.
All right. Appreciate it. All right. So once so now we went through that. So you can go to the website and just like I said, you can play around with it and see what it does or whatnot. Right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get to the sauce. Right. You guys can see my screen right now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So obviously I can see.
Yes.
I can see it's already it's on GU because that's what I mark up every day, right? So I do the 20 pip and dip. I know everybody else does it too because that made me a lot of money. So I'm gonna keep doing it until the wheels fall off, right?
I
So
need you
that's
to help me with that one. I go structure to structure.
hey, that's all right though. That's all right. You gotta keep it simple, right? That's what I do. I keep mine simple. You know what I mean? So what I basically do is I'm gonna go ahead and pick a different pair. AUD/USD. How about that? Let me go ahead and delete everything on here, right? So what I usually like to do is I like to leave it at the 1 hour, and then just draw my support and resistance, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom it out, and what you can do is you can change it to a line chart to basically see it a little bit better, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a few support and resistance lines, that has been respected, right? So you always want to do where the price is at. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is where the price is at. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a line, right? And then I'm gonna look for the last highest high, which is right here, right? And as you can see, if I draw that line, it has respected it right here, right here, right here. So right here too, you can keep going back, and it has respected it. It hit it, went back down. Same thing right here, right? It's been respecting that line. It's a support and resistance line, so it's legit, right? And then you want to draw your last lowest low, right? So right here, and as you can see, it respected it right here. Same here, same here, same here, same here. So you know this is legit, right? You know it's legit. And then what I like to do is I usually like to add another, 1 or 2 lines up and down, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. Let's put it right here because as you can see, it respected that line, right? Right? Same here, 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 here. Like you can go as far as back as you want, and it's going to respect it every single time, right? So you know that that's legit. And I'm going to go ahead and draw another one on top. Let's see. So right here, right? Respected it right there, right here, kind of right here, played along a little bit, and then went up. Same here, same here, same here, right? And that's it. I don't try to I don't like to have like a bunch of lines on my chart. I like to keep it simple. Like I said, I want to keep it simple. I don't want to have too much because it makes it a little crowded. All right. So
Yes.
so this is what I'm gonna go back to my candlestick, my candles. And I'm just gonna zoom in just to kind of have a better visual on what's going on there, right? And when you zoom it in, you can actually adjust it a little. You can move it up and down a little bit just based on what it's showing you, right? So with the 20 pip and dip, if you have the indicator, obviously you can go ahead and put that in. I already got it on my chart. So you do that, and then you just zoom it out, right? So you're gonna zoom it out, and we're just gonna go over some examples, right? So let's just go ahead and do this right here. So I don't know. I'm just gonna pick a random spot, right? So let's just do here, right? So right here, let's just say I was looking at the market at this particular time, right? What I want to do is where it says buy, I'm gonna draw a vertical line, right? And then go down to the 5 minute. So when I go down to the 5 minutes, it's gonna show me what candle that candlestick, right? It's gonna show me that candlestick. And this line right here is the 50 MA, which is, the average price of, the average price of the last 50 days, the average price of it, right? So it's very important. Whenever the price is below that 50 EMA, you're only looking for sells. When it's above it, you're looking for buys, right? So what you want to do is you want to look at the next candlestick that closes above that line, right? So technically, the next one that closes above that line is this one right here, right? So this would have been a good entry for a buy, right? But obviously we didn't make it, right? But as you can see, it's been trending up. So just being hypothetical right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a buy order right there. Obviously 20 pips, right? 20 pips, and then 20 pips for your loss, right? And then we're just gonna play it and see what it does, right? I don't even know what it's gonna do, but we're about to find out. So we're already in profit. Goes down, goes up. It went down, and then let's just see. This is a long trade, but we gonna hold on to it though. Let's see.
That's our job.
That's right. That's right. You got to be patient. Patience is key. You know. Let me make it move here. This is a long trade. I don't know if I can hold on to this. But let's just see. So we're in profit for the most part. We're in profit, right? So it actually works. So like you just got to keep holding on to it. So let's just see. There you go, right there. So as you can see, it hit our TP, right? 20 pips. So you will get your 20 pips and dip. That's what it is, 20 pip and dip, right? Let's see how long it took us to get to that point. So I'm gonna go on the higher time frame just to kind of see what it did, right? So we entered right here, and then we got to our TP right here. So that trade took 19 hours. That's 19 hours is not bad. It's not bad. Sometimes you might get TP within 30 seconds, and sometimes you got to hold on to it. So if you're being patient and you waited 19 hours, you will get your 20 pips, right? You would literally get your 20 pips. It's that simple, right? So I'm gonna go over a different one, right? So what other pairs y'all want me to look over? What pairs y'all got?
Go over UJ, bro. I'm in that thing for a buy. She been in consolidation for like 24 hours, but I know she going up. So do UJ.
Yeah, I was going to say that to USD JPY.
All right, let's make it happen. Then
I'm
let's look at.
saucy on US oil, but that's a whole different situation.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it then. It's been consolidated for a minute though. Jeez,
Right.
what is happening here?
Respectful, but if
I
you
don't like that.
tell, I think on a 15-minute or something, she shows the flag. You already know
Yep.
how they taught us about the flag.
Yeah, I can already see the flag actually right there. So
Right.
yeah, so I can see that.
Yeah, she
So
lit it up.
so let's see. So we're in the 1 hour, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and delete everything, and I'm gonna take away the 20 pip and dip, right? The little indicator. So I'm gonna zoom out just so I can have a better look of what's going on, right? Same thing I did with the other pair, right? I'll go down to the line chart just to kind of have just so I can see what it's doing, right? So where the price is at right now, go ahead and draw that line, right? And then last high. It's right here, but it's so close to the price. I'm not really gonna worry too much about it, so I'm gonna go to the next one, right? So right there, and as you can see, it respected it. It hit it down here. It kind of played around with it a little bit here, kind of right here too, here too, here. So this is a legit line, right? Like you know that that's a legit line, right? And then same thing with here. So you can actually, I mean, it's even though it's close, I'm just going ahead and draw it because I can see that it did respect it a few times before. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw that line right there. It respected it a few times, right? Same here. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw another line. Um, actually, I'm gonna do it right here. It respected it right there. Same here, same here, same here, everywhere, right? And I'm not gonna draw any more lines because there's no need for it, right? And I'm gonna go back to the candles and I'm gonna zoom in, see what we got, all right? Let's see what we got. So when did you enter that trade?
Bro, I've been in that girl for 2 days. I swear to God.
Sheesh.
I entered her at 106.049.
Jeez, I'm trying to be like you. I don't have the patience.
That's the thing. I'm mastering US oil.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that though. You got to find out one pair that you're gonna love. Like, you got to find out one pair that you love, right?
Yeah, but you got to sit on your hands too and be patient with her.
You
Because
do.
when she hit, she gonna hit.
Oh yeah.
You understand me? And you can tell that she's doing the bullish flag because as you can see on the hour, she didn't jumped all the way up. And what Coach Max taught us, she's giving us a flag right here. So eventually she has to break.
She's gonna break up. Like she's gonna break up, and then your TP got to be right there at that next resistance line, right? That's gonna be your TP if you entered right there.
Right. My TP is 106.50, 106.500.
Okay, so you're right here. So your TP is 106,500, right? So it's right there.
Mine now.
So what you got like? What you got like? How many more pips? So you got about 47 more pips. You got this.
I'm holding her.
Hey, you gotta hold it. Me personally, I don't trade UJ because I had some bad experiences with her. Like I don't like her.
Well, I mean, you know, everybody has their own pairs right now. Right. Personally, I'm mastering US oil because that's my baby. And gold and silver, that's my babies.
I'm trying to get to it. Yeah, that oil. I'm trying to get to the oil too. So as you can see, it's on my watch list. But I'm watching it. So
well, you do GU. Sis got you on US oil.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna be hitting you up for the signals now.
And I'm gonna hit you up for GU.
Hey, I got you. But so let's see here. So let's just do the little indicator, right? So the 20 pip and dip indicator. All right. So this is ugly. Like I don't even like me personally. What I do, like when I look at a chart and I see consolidation, I don't even try to trade it because that's not showing me nothing. Like it's showing me that it's being undersized. Like it doesn't know which way it want to go. It doesn't know if it's gonna want to go up or go down. So I just wait until I see some type of like a break up or down, and then that's when I'm gonna jump on, right? But you already in this trade though. So you said
I've been in it for 2 days. So with that being said, I'm not about to give them my $1.43.
No, I wouldn't do that either.
No, actually, no. Where did you go? Where did you enter from though?
I entered from 106.049. That was my entry price.
106.
Oh, so in the consolidation.
I entered at 106.049 because you need 3 to 4 confirmations to enter.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And for my 3 to 4 confirmations, I enter, but I'm only risking 15 pips to make that pip count that he saw.
47, yeah. Okay.
So I ain't.
But honestly, I saw it too and thought about it for a buy yesterday, but then it's been in consolidation, so I said I'm just gonna wait.
But that's what that does. They killing everything to basically go their way. That's what the market makers do.
Yeah.
So you don't have the patience to sit on your hands. And then I saw the flag too. Oh man, I'm sitting on that. But while I'm waiting on that, I done made us money with US all gold and silver, right?
Yeah.
So all my pairs are USD based. So I'm not even tripping off it. I'm gonna wait. But look at what she's doing right now.
Yeah, you entered right here, right? Yeah, you
Look
entered
at
right
how
here.
dense the sell candles are compared to the bullish.
Exactly. So you see that it's long.
And that's a doji right there. So
Exactly.
you know the change is coming soon.
Exactly. And then another thing too, like you see all these wicks right here. That means that the price has been rejecting. It's been
That
rejecting.
doji like a stripper. Everybody know that doji.
There you go.
When you see doji, you say, drop that pants.
Hello.
Drop that
Hello.
Let's get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
And shit, I'm only down 1 pip. I'm not about to play with you, Jay. Give me.
Yeah, she's gonna go up. Like she's gonna go up. Once it breaks this little flag, it's gonna go up, right?
Yeah.
So me personally, I use other EMAs. Like I don't just base it off of that indicator, right?
Right.
For instance, I use the 5 EMA and the 30 EMA.
And I use the 921 and the 800 and 200.
Yeah, see that, and that's all right, because it just depends on what works for you, right? I use the 9 and the 21. I use the 9 and the 21 and the 200. But for me, based on like my personal experience, I like the 5 and the 13 and the 50. Right?
Why you like the 5 and the 13 better than the 9 and 21, bro?
Because because the 5 and the 13 it will give you like a shorter time frame. And I'm a scalper. I get in and get out. I don't hold on.
Well, let me see your settings for 5 and 13, because I got 2 computers. I can show, test, run, and draw.
I got you. So I call it the ketchup, mustard, and the mayo.
Ketchup and mustard, yeah.
Ketchup, mustard, and the mayo.
Put it on the hot dog.
When does UJ move the most though?
The UJ is gonna move during New York session and Asian session.
And you gotta think Trump just came out with that stupid news, so she gotta catch up.
Yep. That news from the other day. Did y'all catch them pips though? The other
no,
day.
I wasn't even.
No, I wasn't in no trade.
What? Oh my God! Yeah, when he sent when he sent that tweet out, I was like, I'm getting in the market. I'm like, what's up?
How did you know which way it was gonna go, Mo?
You gotta wait and see what market. Like you gotta wait and see. Like you gotta get on the market and then see which way it goes, and then you just ride the wave. You just literally ride the wave. That's all you gotta do.
Knowledge had me tied up in Pampers and Holland, so I missed everything.
I'm telling you. Yeah, because I got Trump's tweets on my notifications. Every time he tweets, I'm getting a notification right away.
Oh, I don't have a Twitter account. Mr. Man is asking what he said.
He said something about a stimulus package. He
said no stimulus package, and guess what? The markets went stupid, and I was in the room trying to get knowledge together, so I went stupid. Okay.
Yeah, it went crazy. That day, it went crazy. Like it literally went crazy. Like every single pair, it either went down or went up, depending on where the USD is at, right? So any pair that has USD at the end of it, it like literally shot up, right? And then everything that had USD in the beginning, it went down. It was that simple. Like that. As soon as I seen that tweet, I got on my computer, and then as soon as I seen the market move, like when I see some type of movement like this, I'm jumping on it. I don't care. Like I'm jumping on it, and I'm riding that wave.
That was that news right there.
Yeah, that was that news. Yeah.
Bullish candles.
Yeah, right there. See, this was the news I heard. Actually, this was the news. It was
Yeah, wasn't it like that in the afternoon?
It was at 1 p.m. I remember that. Like I remember that. It was at 1 p.m. So let me see here. What day was it? I don't even remember what day it was.
I think it was 2 days ago.
It was
2 days ago.
Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Oh, yesterday was the debates. It was Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah, it was 2 days ago. Today Thursday. It was 2 days ago.
What was Tuesday? The 6th, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the 6th. All right. So the 6th. I think it was like 1. It was around 1 o'clock. So this is the 6th, midnight. So
it's them 3 big old wicks.
So this is 1 o'clock. This is 1 o'clock right here. So that wick right there, that candlestick right there, that's what it was.
It was the 2 o'clock candle.
It was a 2 o'clock candle. It went down. I mean,
Yep.
it doesn't look that, it doesn't look, that important at this point. But like, if you look at the other pairs, like let's just say, let's look at
GU.
oh,
GU.
GU. Where's
Go
GU at?
back to your
Hey,
bed.
where's my baby at? Where's my baby at? Hold on, where's she at? Right there, right? So GU.
GU dropped like
She sure did.
crazy.
She sure did, and I called all that. I called all of it too. I was like, "Yes, what's up? I'm done." So where we
Right
at?
there.
So
October 6th at
October
around
6th.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, around 2 o'clock. So right here. So that right there. It was this right here.
Yep.
Right here. See, I jumped on it like somewhere around here. I didn't jump on it right away. As you can
Hmm.
see, I still got my lines on here because this is where I entered. This is my TP. That's what the white and the green. Because I stayed drawing her. So like you're gonna see a whole bunch of draws on here. Like that's what it was. So
What are your squares for?
so my squares are basically my Asian sessions. So this is I got a whole different strategy. Basically, what I do is with the GU when it's in Asian session time, it
Hmm.
doesn't really do a whole lot. So
Do much. Yeah.
it doesn't do much. So I'll wait. So they call it the M and the W. I did my research on it and it works for me, right? I'm gonna go over it
Hmm.
real quick. So when you go on a lower time frame, it makes it a little bit easier. So like right here, you see it went
Hmm.
down, went up, went down, and then went up. I would have entered the buy right there because I see a W forming, right?
Hmm.
See, it's not a pretty W, but it's a W
So
nonetheless.
after a W, there's usually a pullback, then it shoots
Yes,
up.
there you go. So when there's a W, it's gonna go up. When there's an M, it goes down. And as
Hmm.
you can see, if I see a W at one like what after 2 o'clock, because I block it from 5 p.m. until 2 a.m.
Hmm.
right? And as soon as 2 a.m. hits, the next candlestick I'm watching it. It
Hmm.
went down, went up, went down, and went up. So as soon as this candlestick closes, I'm hopping on that buy, right?
Yeah.
As you can see, that would have been if I'm going for 20 pips and dip, I got my 20 pips right there. I don't
Hmm.
care what happens after that. I don't care what happens because I got my 20 pips and I'm out, right?
Hmm.
Same thing, like it never fails, right? So like right here, went down, went up, went down, went up. I would enter the buy right there, right?
And you just showed me
Okay, Mo, so
something.
just so you know, you're gonna be my GU study partner
I got you. I got
because
you.
I like her and I need to understand her.
This is how you do it.
I love you, man.
And
We
see,
go over
I
to like
be
get
jumping on
together.
a 15. You
Yeah.
just
So
showed
see,
something
see,
I
see how
forgot.
easy that was to catch 20 pips right there. Because I trade like I stay up all night and I trade her during London session and I go to bed. I go to sleep after like at like around 4 o'clock in the morning. Get up at like maybe 7, 8 o'clock. Maybe catch a few pips during New York session. I'll go back to sleep again, depending on how my kids are dealing with me that day. If
Well, come get this nigga out my house. You need to come get him.
hey, trust
My
me, hey,
private to be able to stay up and do London
hey,
because
you got
I
to
have
though.
to
That's where
be
the
up
money
with
at.
my daughter for
Nah,
school.
yeah, trust me, I get it. My kids be in school too. I'll be like, here's your computer. Log in. Don't hit me up. All right, I'm going to I'm going to sleep. It don't work though because every time I start to doze off, they be like, Daddy, I need help. But
But you're
that's
right though. Like I'm noticing in back testing it, most of the moves are like between 2 and 6 o'clock.
yeah. As you can see, so this is what this is 2 o'clock, right? This is two
Hmm.
o'clock, and then this is 6 o'clock. And
Hello.
I love GU because she's so volatile. Like she can, if you hop on her at the right time, you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like you good. You see that M forming, you go down. You see that W forming, you go up. It's literally that simple, right? It's literally that simple. So like you see right here, it went up, down, up, down. After this candlestick, I would have hopped on the sell, right? I would have hopped on the sell right there.
Hello.
See, 30 pips. I would have been looking for my 20 pips, and I'm out. See, boom,
Yeah.
just like that. Literally, just like that. It's that simple. That's why I've been eating over her. Like this right here. This actually I ain't even deleted, but this I got on this trade. I was being a little bit aggressive with it. Obviously, I should have waited until it's formed the W, but I didn't do that. Obviously, as soon as it got out of that 2 o'clock, and I seen it forming that it's gonna go up, I hopped on it, and then I caught my 20 pips, and I was out. Even though I could have held on
Look at
for
that big old long green.
right. I could have held on for 62 pips. I could have held on for 62 pips. But you like the thing about it is you can't be chasing them pips. Like you can't be greedy. You cannot be greedy because
Yeah.
when you're greedy, that's when you go blow your accounts up.
Yep.
So you have to have a plan and you got to follow it no matter what. Even if you see that the market keeps going up and you already hit your TP, like what? Why do you got to stay in there? I mean, you can ride it. That's cool, but you're taking a risk by riding it. As long as you like move your stop loss into your profit or whatever, then you're good. But you have to have a plan, right? And and basically that brings me to the spreadsheet. I don't know if you guys use it or not, right? So with the spreadsheet, it's this is amazing. Like this is amazing.
I don't know
So,
how to use that. I've been trying my best.
you don't know how to use that? What you
No,
mean?
I don't know. Just what I told
I
you.
got you. I got you. I got you. All right. I got you and everybody else that don't know how to use it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how to use it.
I was using it the other day, and then when I got to, I think it was trade 5. No, I got to trade 4. And it almost blew my account.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I mean,
Because you know why 86 is no joke.
Did you have a stop loss on it though?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you had a stop loss, then hey, you know what? Like whatever you was gonna win, that's what you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
So like, let's say you have a $500 account. You put $500 right here, and then the first trade, your lot size is gonna be 0.5. 20 pips, you get $100. Right. Your profit is $100, so your balance right now is $600. That simple.
So maybe if it's blowing your account, you just drop
I'm
your
gonna send you
aggression
a couple
setting.
of dollars tomorrow, and you're gonna jump on here to do this.
Hey, let's make it happen.
I'm dogged.
I need to change mine from aggressive to moderate right now.
Hey, I do super aggressive. I don't know about y'all. You see that right there? You see that? You see that?
I know. I see it, Mo. Oh, my daughter.
I am not playing. I am not playing. Listen, I am not playing. Like if you literally have a $500 account, after 30 trades, you can have $100,000 in your account.
I see that.
100,000, yo. Like, yo, what? Come on. Like, hold on. Let me do super conservative. You know, for the people that want to be conservative and all. I'm not I'm not saying be aggressive. This is just me. I'm an aggressive person, so I'm gonna be aggressive with my trades. But if you want to be conservative, right? You want to be super conservative. $500 after 30 trades, you got 47,000, which is not bad. That's good money, right? So,
Mo, I feel you. I'm going with aggressive.
Hey, listen.
Stupid aggressive. Don't call stupid. I'm
I'm going super aggressive.
Be aggressive with $50 now, eh?
I mean, you can. Let's see. Okay, $50, right? $50, and then you going aggressive, not super aggressive, right? You want to do aggressive, right? Okay. So with $50, after 30 trades, you got 11,000. I mean, who complaining there? Right?
Hey, Mo, when you first started using the 20 pips and dips, how often did you, like how many winners did you take to how many losers, like on average?
So average,
this shows everyone winning, right? But when you first started using it, maybe not.
Yeah, exactly. So this right here, it shows every win, which is not realistic because you're gonna lose some trades. There's no way around it. You're gonna lose some trades. So like let's just say you won 4 in a row. 4 in a row, your account is at $86, right? $86, right? And then you're gonna change it here to 86. Not 860. 86, right? And then you lose the next trade. When you lose the next trade, you losing $16, which brings your account back to 70, right? It brings your account back to 70 because you lost $16, right? So you change this to 70, and then you just go from there, right? You go from 70, and then just keep going. So whenever you lose a trade, just change whatever your balance is and put it on here.
Yeah,
right?
just wondering how many were losers, like when you first started using it till you got used to the tool. Like how often did they lose versus how often they won?
So personally speaking, when I started using it, I would win like probably about 4 or 5 trades and then lose 1 or 2 trades, and then I would win again like 4 or 5 trades. So I was
Cool,
getting
so
more wins.
80-20.
Yeah, 80-20. So that's not bad, you know.
So
Again,
when
you
you
have to.
use a trade mode, do you just go back and change the balance?
Yeah, you go ahead and change the balance. So like let's say I was at 1250, right? I was at 1250,
Yeah.
1,250, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I take the next trade and I lose that money, right? I lose that money right there. I just
Yeah.
go back in there and change it to 1,000,
Okay.
right? And then that will tell me what I should be putting as my lot size for my next trade.
Mm-hmm.
You can't dwell on your losses because that's gonna happen. If you dwell on your losses, you're not gonna make it, right?
Yep.
You're gonna be all messed up.
You're gonna be all messed up.
The money
So
you lost to be lost.
hey, you know what? The way I look at it is, if I lose it, I ain't gotta worry about it. Like, why would I worry about something I already lost? You know. So that's basically what you got to do. I was gonna make another comment, but I stopped myself. That's why I paused a little bit. But anyway, that's what you got to do.
I
So
ain't playing with you tonight.
I'm just saying.
Mo, can you drop that this trading plan? I mean, I'm quite sure it may be in the groups. Can you drop
It's
that?
in the group.
Yeah,
It's in the files in the group. I think he had posted it before.
Yeah, I posted it last week, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there though. I'm gonna put it on the chat again.
Yeah, I need to work with this.
I got you. Like this is super simple. As you can see, I'm marking it up because like what I do is I'm not just keeping my money in my broker's account. I don't like I'm taking out money every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I withdraw every Friday.
I'm withdrawing every Wednesday. Wednesday is my day. So because
Friday my day, bro.
But this is the thing though. Like when I do that on Wednesday, because it takes about 2 days for it to process and hit my bank account. So that's why it hits my bank account on Friday.
Now with mine.
I have a question. Hold on.
Yeah.
Quick question. So you guys, I know some people don't, but I know like when I'm withdrawing from my account, I just use Cash App.
Do you?
Why y'all take so long?
I use Bitcoin and mine be in my account within an hour or 2.
Yeah, I use Bitcoin too. So.
Okay.
It depends on your broker.
Right.
So some brokers got Bitcoin options. Some brokers don't. Some brokers you got to use VLoad, which
I hate VLoad.
You hate VLoad?
I hate VLoad.
VLoad is I love VLoad. What? It works for me
That's
every
what
time.
I use.
VLoad is my thing. I use VLoad every single time, and it works like a charm.
To deposit more, but just to deposit.
Yeah,
I like deposit with her. You gotta withdraw with her.
Yeah, if you deposit with her, you gotta draw with her. Like there's no
okay.
you cannot deposit with VLoad and then withdraw with Bitcoin. It's
going to cover whatever the balance is that you deposited.
I mean, they charge a lot, but like it works though. Like you know what I mean. Like if you grow your account, like let's just say your account is at 10,000, right? Let's just say you're at 10,000 and you do 1 trade a day. You're not being aggressive, like you're not being like greedy or anything like that. If you grow your account to $10,000, which is 5 figures, right? That's you're a 5-figure trader if you have a $10,000 account, right? You do 1 trade a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Assuming that you're gonna win every single one of these trades. So you got to trust your analysis. You got to do your markup and whatnot, and then hop on that trade. All you need is 20 pips, right? So that's 100 pips a week. See, 100 pips a week, right? Then your profit is at $13,000. Your account is at $23,000. You take that $13,000 out quick, right? The following week you do the same thing. So you don't really have to sit there and do the whole $2 million whatever. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, eh?
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not like I'm not emotionally stable to sit there and wait for my account to grow to $2 million. Like I'm good. I am good. I would drive myself crazy if I wanted to sit there and wait for my broker's account to hit $2 million. Like
my money.
I'm not doing it. So after 5 trades, I'm taking it out.
Who has Hugo's way?
I have Hugo.
I have Hugo's.
How the hell do you withdraw money from there?
I withdraw regularly from now.
So it depends.
Do you use Bitcoin?
You can use Bitcoin.
I send it to my BitPay wallet, and I withdraw to my BitPay debit card. I can use it as cash and pay all my bills.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Thanks.
Hey, you got it, man. Like you can do that. You can do Instacoin. So this.
We the dream team, baby. We got you.
I can't even type today.
And I use Instacoin to deposit when I need to.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And Instacoin don't have no preference on withdrawals.
Yeah. So with Instacoin, that's I use Instacoin. So you got to do Instacoin. Like my brokers, like, cause right now with my main account the one that I use LQDFX. Right.
I have that account too. I haven't used it in a while though.
Yeah, I mean,
I got all of them.
Me too. I got that. I got Traders Way. I got KOT.
All of them.
Okay, with Instacoin, you can't withdraw from Instacoin, can you?
No, you can deposit with Instacoin.
Yep, you can deposit it to your wallet. If you have a Bitcoin wallet, you can deposit it to your Bitcoin wallet.
As long as you have a Bitcoin wallet, you can withdraw to that one. But I urge people to get them a BitPay wallet because that debit card is life-saving.
Yep.
BitPay.
$10 to get your BitPay card because it works a lot. You know, I ain't talking about not paying your taxes and all that other stuff, but hey, look.
Right. And taxes is another thing. I had to learn about that too. I had to learn about that tax thing this year. I ain't even know. I thought that you could just make money and be like, all right, I'm good. But nah, they hit me up this year. I was like,
way to draft that cash without them taxing that ass.
I'm telling you, like, and I'm talking about the end of the year when you do that. When you do a taxes, you have to know that. Like, you make more than $10,000, you gotta.
He told me how to do it.
Me too. I had to get an accountant when IRS hit me up. They were like, "What's good, bruh?"
Definitely better.
I need my coins.
Right. They were like, "What's good?" Like, I was like, "Nah, what's happening?" So I had to get an accountant. Like, if you make more than $10,000 from trading, you want to get an accountant, or you got to get somebody. Like, you pay an accountant. Like, it's worth it. I'm telling you, that money is worth it.
Your money, they can diversify your money. They can give you tax incentives that a regular person, when you go on the HR block and all that, ain't gonna give you. They just want the money.
Exactly.
Your account is gonna protect your money.
Yo, I'll be right back. My kid's over there fighting. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, shucks.
I'm wondering though, like how it would work for somebody who is outside of the US, like with the tax part of it.
You probably would. You still have to find your accountant.
No, I have an accountant, but I'm just saying, like, how I don't.
Talk to her. She gonna give you the tax laws on your country. I can't tell you where you at, but your accountant is the one that's gonna protect your money. If you just deal with taxes every end of the year, they don't care. They just want to take care of preparing your taxes and getting the fee. Get your accountant where you at, sis, and she gonna make.
Oh yeah, I do have an accountant.
Well, get with her, and I promise you, between now and December, January, she gonna lace you. Accountants know what to do.
Yeah.
No matter where you at.
Do you know if Mo is gonna be on much longer?
Huh?
Do you know if he's gonna be on much longer?
What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. We should be wrapping up in a few, but he said the babies was fighting. You know how it go, girl.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to run.
Up 8 times in the last hour and a half, so I know his struggle.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in the chats. I gotta go.
Love you.
Thanks for hopping on. Thank you for hopping on.
Momo.
Hey, no problem.
My study partner, Momo.
Let's make it happen. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
So Mo, you stay. I stayed up till London, and I was entering in some trades, and y'all gonna laugh, but I stayed up for 24 hours. So when I hit London, I fell asleep in my chair.
Oh no!
And that trade just ran.
Oh no!
And it turned the wrong way.
Oh no!
Oh Jesus!
Oh no!
Your bag, baby. You gotta put your stop loss in on that thing.
See, I learned the hard way. Like I got to a point. Where I was like, you know what? I'm not putting no stop losses on my trades. I'm good. I'm just gonna do my TP and I'm good. If I go through a drawdown, it is what it is. It's not gonna hit my stop loss because I don't have one. But That's a risky thing. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want to do that because I did that. Yeah, I did that one time. I have an account. I had $3,000 in that account, right? And I was like, I'm good. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to it. Next thing I know, I was in the negative. You can go in negative with your broker's account, just like how you do on your bank account. You could do negative on your broker's account, so you got to pay them back.
Yeah, because I fell asleep and blew my account.
Yeah,
I fell
it's
asleep.
Gonna do that.
I fell asleep.
Sleeping like a mud. I wake up with one eye open. Let me see what's going on. Okay.
I'm telling you.
I almost cried because that was my first time.
You almost cried. I would have cried. I would have went beyond almost. I would have been crying. What?
I'm gonna cry for you.
For real.
You know, I went from $100 to $1,000, and then that one fatal move by falling asleep by entering my stuff and didn't get a chance to put my stop loss. My finger just hit the enter key.
Oh my God.
And I just fell asleep. My wife woke me up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I looked at my account, you know, talking about somebody mouth just open.
Listen, I would have cussed my wife out for waking me up. I'd have been like, what you doing? Just let me sleep. Sheesh. Oh my God. That's terrible. Don't do that again.
Nah, so I don't mess with London.
I mean, I love London. Don't get me wrong, though. London.
Yeah, London is the best session. Real talk.
London, especially if you do London and New York, like you good.
London and New York is the best one. Asian moves slow, but London and New York, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I look for setups on Asian and put knowledge to sleep, and then I'll wake up to do what I do and go back to sleep. Make sure you put a stop loss in that thing. If it go the wrong way, hey, you can wake up in the morning, look at your trade and see what went wrong. But if you don't put a stop loss in, you begging for the brokers to rape you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because normally I do, but man, that just hurt my heart.
Ain't no normally, make it a norm.
Yes.
And that's the
I
thing,
don't care
though. Like
what trade you take.
Right.
Make
And
sure
that's
you
what
put
I'm
a stop
saying.
loss.
Like when you get to a point where you got enough money on your broker's account, you're good. Like, you don't need to trade like you can literally do one trade a week. Like literally one trade a week. You can make $1,800 a week. What, like I don't know about y'all, but my job that I just quit, they ain't paying me $1,800 a week. You get what I'm saying? Like they're not paying me $1,800 a week. So literally one trade, 20 pips, $1,800 in one trade. You can take that out every Friday, right? You can take that out every Friday, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, so the goal is to build your account to a point where you don't have to trade more times than what you have to.
That's good.
Because if you overtrade, that's when you're gonna lose money.
For real.
Yeah.
And also trade when it's convenient for you.
Exactly.
Like, if you know that you're not gonna, like, example, I don't get up for London. Not at all. I'm asleep. Shinda can tell you. I'm gone.
You gotta wake up, Jasmine. Come on now.
Right.
For real,
No,
Jasmine,
My
you
baby
gotta get up for London.
lucrative job. She cannot get up in the middle of the night. Okay, leave her alone.
Listen.
I get up in the middle of the night. We understand that. But for regular people, yeah, London is the business.
But I mean, you have, ultimately with learning, I don't know if we have any new traders on this call here, but trade when it's convenient for you. So whenever you are up, like if I'm up during New York session, I'll trade New York session. I may trade Asian here and there, just depending on what pair I'm looking at. But if I'm not up for London, I'm not even gonna force it. Yeah. And if I'm running off of no sleep, I'm definitely not trading in the markets because I'm gonna miss something and it turns for the worse. And then I'm mad because I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have done that.
Right.
So that's just something that I have learned, since I've been trading. Yeah. If it don't fit my schedule, I'm not doing it.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta do what fits your schedule.
And that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it easy for you.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah, I just been. I think I've been in it for 3 months. 3 months, trying to learn everything I can. And man, when I built it up to $1,000, I'm like, shit. Lost it. I know how y'all feel now. Whoever blew their account.
Like that, this one
Goals.
account that I have right here. I grew it from $100, and I literally hit 10,000 in 3 weeks. Just doing this right here, right? It took me about I would say more than, it says 26 trades, but it took me more than that because I had some losses somewhere in there, right? So if you hit 10,000, keep that in there. 10,000, bro. Like 10,000. I'm telling you, man. All you need is 2 to 3 trades a week. You're making $6,000 a week.
That's it. You ain't got.
I'm good.
So actually, you making like $10,000.
Well, yeah, you're making $10,000. You get to that point, but once you get to that point, then you're good. You set. That's when I put my 2-week notes in.
That part. It's my trick.
I mean, hello.
Goodbye.
Right.
I'm out of here.
I'm telling you, like as soon as I hit that 10,000, I was like, yo, I'm out. I'm good. And that's what you want to do. You want to get to that point. $10,000, you're a 5-figure trader. You don't need to be an 8, 10, 11-figure trader or whatever. 5-figure trader is going to be a comfortable. Like, you're good. So
The ultimate goal is to continue to compound.
Exactly.
As long as you continue to compound and you see that account grow,
yeah,
you're going to have losses.
What is that? The compound daily?
I can't remember. I think so. Is it?
Yeah, compound daily. So you go to calculators and then so the interest. So right here, let's just say you have $100 account, right? And your daily interest is one, like let's just say 10%, right? So you want to make 10% every day. That's kind of high, but you know what? Let's just do 5%, right? 5%, and this is what 12 days. So let's just do 365 for the whole year, and then reinvest. You want to do 100% because you're going to reinvest whatever you're making. You're not taking that money out, so you're going to reinvest it. Calculate now, right? First day you're going to make $5. That's all right. It's not a big deal. You're 105. But look, let's just say at 90 days, which is 3 months, your account goes from $100 to $8,000. Just from doing that. Literally from just doing that. Right? 120 days. You're at what? $34,000? I'll take that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. So this is what you got to do. You got to compound your account. You know, you just got to you can't worry about those $5 wins, $5.25 wins, $6 wins. It may not seem a whole lot to you, but it's gonna grow. Like it's gonna just let it sit there, because if you put your money in your bank account, it's not gonna grow for you. They're gonna use your money to trade with it in the Forex market and make money for themselves and not give you nothing.
That's what they do.
Give you 0.01%.
Yeah, like 0.01. It's all right. 0.01. If that's what your account, if that's where your account is, that's all right. Keep doing it. Let's just keep doing it. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Like you gotta compound yourself. Like you gotta keep doing it, and you have to stay with it. You have to have a plan, and you gotta follow it to the T. Like you have to follow your plan. It does not matter what it is. And another thing that you could do too, you can utilize those signals too. Like they lit. Y'all know how Damo is. Like how many of y'all people caught them pips last night? I know I did. At 2 o'clock in the morning when I was in that session, when he threw that signal, I was on it. I caught all them pips. So you have to utilize that too. But you cannot rely. You can utilize it, but you cannot rely on it. You want to be the signal. Eventually, you want to be the signal. Right? So you don't want to rely on it, but you can utilize it. Like Autumn, like the way that I grew my account from $100 to $10,000, I didn't just do my own analysis. I use the signals too, because sometimes they might have some signals where I can catch 100 pips. That's easy 100 pips that I ain't got to worry about. So that, you know, takes down a little bit of that pressure off of myself. But again, you cannot rely just on signals. You have to get to a point where you know what you're doing, which you got to get your pair that you love, that you study inside and out, and just get on it and just trust your analysis. Even if you go through a drawdown, that's all right. A drawdown ain't nothing. I'm okay with drawdowns. I'm cool with them. Like I'm numb to drawdowns. I've been through so many drawdowns. It don't even bother me no more. Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. So you got to go through those drawdowns, and then you got to trust your analysis. Like if you do your marks up, like if you do that, and you know what you're doing, like you good. That's all you got to do. Just trust your analysis. Learn your material, know what you're doing, and trust it. You do that, you good. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I ain't wanna keep going and stuff. Like I wanted somebody to cut me off or something. I would have just stopped talking, but y'all just kept me, you know, y'all just let me keep going. Hey Shinda, you want to add something on it?
Man, all I could say is everything that you just showed them tonight, bro, is basically what we need to do, period. You know, we all have our own currency pairs. Me personally, my trades I love to focus on is silver, gold, and US oil. Okay. Everybody, should I say, their emotions are not intact to deal with gold and silver with their bipolarism, okay? So US Earl, even though she's a smooth pair, she gives you a lot of pips. All I can say, I don't care who you are, where you coming from, you need to find you 1 to 3 pairs and study them. It's nothing that we're doing different from anybody else that is making us make the money that we make. You're gonna lose trades across the board. I just want y'all to know this. Don't feel like you're gonna win every trade. You need to become emotionless when it comes to trading, because if you put emotions in it, it's gonna wreck your brain and you're gonna be afraid to enter the market. I've been in this game since October 2017 and I became the signal April of this year. So the best advice I could tell any of you guys is keep pushing. What my bro just put on here is basically what I show y'all on Mondays with the top-down analysis. But it's a little bit simpler with what Coach Max does. So just what he said, look at that hour time frame, find your resistance and support, mark what price is, and sit on your hands so it shows you a setup. Just because you know the market going up or you know the market is going down, that don't mean to jump into. You got to figure out what is the best price point for you to enter. And don't be doggish, because I'm doggish. I ain't going to lie.
Hey, now.
I got a high tolerance. You understand me? I blowed a lot of accounts and I've grown a lot of accounts. But you have to have that. You have to have that self-motivation and that self-discipline to know when to get out the market. It's okay. The market runs 7 days a week, even if you do crypto 5 days a week if you don't. Learn that pair, marry that pair. We already know about marriage. Marriage is up and down, just like pairs. But each lesson, not a loss, that you take, go back and back test that pair to see where you went wrong if you went wrong. And each time that you do that, it's going to make you a better trader. It is nothing. It's nothing that we're doing like a magical stick that makes us better than any other trader. It's just consistency in the market and understanding what you're seeing. That's it. That's all sis gotta say, Mo.
Hey, that was good enough. I like that.
Yes, that was good. Thanks.
Hey, another one of those indicators that I like. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on.
Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you, baby.
Okay, cool. Like another one of those indicators that I like. I'm not saying rely on indicators. Don't get me wrong now. But if you find an indicator that helps you out with making your, because you want to have at least 3 to 4 confirmations before you enter any trade, right? So obviously I have the 20 pip and dip, and I got my M's and W's. I got my, you know, ketchup, mayo, and mustard, whatever. That's about 4 confirmations. But usually I want to look at even more confirmation, right? So this right here is called the divergence, whatever it's called, divergence something. Hold on, let me see. So divergence indicator. So as you can see, so I'm just going to give you an example. Like right here, as you can see, at this point on the market, right here, right? This is where we at, right? It went down, but in real life, it went up. That tells me that there's going to be some type of reversal. So let's just say I was looking at the market. This didn't happen yet, right? None of this happened yet. I'm looking at the market right now, and then I see that it's showing me bearish on here, but it actually showing me bullish right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the catch up in the mustard cross, and I'm jumping on that trade. That means that there's a reversal. If they show different things, if this shows you something and then the real life is showing you something different, look out for a reversal. Same thing. If it's going down, if it's going down and then it shows you that it's going up, if it's going up here and it's showing you that it's going down, there's going to be some type of reversal. So just, you know, you can put it to your, you know, your library or whatever. So the more things that you have to look for, the better that you're going to become. So right. I'm not saying use this on every single trade now. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying this is another thing that you can use on your analysis.
And I personally use the RSI.
Yeah, you use the RSI. I used to use the RSI, but I don't really like the RSI anymore. But
I love the ADX.
Okay.
Yeah, that's literally what I use. Besides, that's one of my confirmations between the trend line, like bro just broke down us resistance and support, and then going down to the 5. I go down to the 15-minute, right? And once it breaks structure on top of your trend line, on top of you knowing which way that the market is showing you, that's 3 to 4 confirmations. Yep. Take the damn trade.
Facts. Like facts. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple.
Don't be scared. Take the damn trades. Put your stop loss in and walk away.
Yeah, do that. Put your stop loss in, please.
If you sit up here and be looking at every candle and you new and you seeing price action, you're going to get scared. You're like, oh, it's going that way. But that doesn't mean that it goes that way, because each candle is going to move according to its own pair. Yep. Just because it may start off bullish, that 15-minute candle, that hour candle in the hour 15 minutes going to go the other way. You got to walk away. Be confident in your analysis and let it do what it do. If you lose it, it's a lesson. Go back test and see why you had a lesson on that trade. Oh, I already know you just stop hunting. That's why I'm watching, and I got a trick for her.
Hey, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so can somebody explain what the mustard, mayo, and ketchup is?
Yeah, I can show you that. I can show you. So basically, what the ketchup, mustard, and mayo is, so like right here, right? The yellow is obviously the mustard, the red is the ketchup, and the white is the mayo. So if price is below the mayo, you're only looking for sales. This might be this might not be a good pair to look at because, you know, GU is super volatile. Like as you can see, it just moves up and down like crazy. So you got to be crazy like her to kind of love her, right? Like me. So we're gonna go to a different pair. So Euro JPY. Let me see. GBP JPY. Whatever. Let's just do this one, right?
So the white one's the 50.
So the white one is the 50. The yellow one is the 13. The red one is the 5. When the red one and the yellow one cross, that means that you have some type of reversal. So as you can see, it's been going up and it looks like it's kind of going down. If it crosses right there, That means you're going down, but you don't want to get down. Like you don't want to get on the trade right away because you're still above the 50 EMA. So when you're above the 50 EMA, that's a buy market. Like you don't want to. I mean, you can, but that would be kind of risky.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So you want to make sure that you have all three of those line up, right? So this crosses, it's a sell, but technically you're above the Mayo. So you want to wait until it breaks. So that first candlestick that breaks below the Mayo, and you're still seeing that it's going down still, hop on that sell.
Okay.
Hop on that sell, like literally hop on that sell right there. Boom. If you're doing 20 pips, you got your 20 pips. This is literally 80 pips.
Wow.
Right? This is literally 80 pips. So it's that simple. Again, it crossed right here. Actually, it crossed right here, right? It crossed right here, but we're still below the 50. So you want to wait until it goes above the 50, right? It went above the 50. So the first candlestick that closes above the 50, and you're still seeing that that's still valid, it's still cross. So as long as they don't cross again, you're still in that buy market, right?
Okay.
So you're above the 50. That one candlestick that closes above the 50, as you're waiting. So you're waiting for it to close, and then you just hop on that buy. Right there, after that candlestick.
So you got three EMAs?
Yeah, I got three EMAs, the 50, 5, and the 13. But like Ashinda said, she uses the 9 and the 21 and the 200. So you just have to find what works for you. I use the 9 and the 21 and the 200. I use that. But for me personally, the 5 and the 13 and the 50s work for me because I'm a scalper. Like I get in, get out. I don't like to hold on to trade. Like I have an account that I do just with swing trades and whatnot. But my main account, say what?
I'm an intraday trader. I like to hold my trades throughout the day and close out.
Yeah.
It just
See, that's the thing. I don't have the patience for that.
Well, I got a lot of patience dealing with this little boy, okay?
Trust me, I know what you mean. I got a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. And
Well, I got an autistic one over here. Come get him.
Hey, you know what? Let's make it happen. Let's do it. I might come to New Orleans. What's up?
Come get him, bro. You welcome. Let's go.
So
what's up?
What do y'all suggest?
Question, though?
What do y'all suggest is the best? Because I like that. 5, 12. I cannot see that 12.
The 5 and the 13.
No, 5 and 13
works
and the
for
50.
you. You can take the 5 and 13, try it out in your demo, and then you could do the 9 and 21 and see what works for you. But I urge all my beginner traders. I don't know if y'all hear me, but I want y'all to pay attention and pay attention.
Listen, y'all. Listen. She about to throw.
If you find something that you intrigued with and it sort of kind of works for you, do not skip around. Because that is the beginning of an epic failure for you. Every time you jump on a educators or Zoom and you see something new, it's nothing wrong with you taking advice from them. But if you find something that you want to master, stick with that. Take what they're telling you and apply it to what you already know. I've been in this game since October 2017, and I've lost 5 figures. I've won 5 figures, okay? I'm a consistent trader now, but I was guilty of the same thing. Every time somebody showed me something new, I wanted to jump on it and see if it worked for me and forgot about what I already learned. It takes 10,000 physical hours for you to master trading. So if you like what my bro just showed y'all with the 15, 13, and 5, practice in that in your demo. If you don't want to practice in your demo, that's okay, because I've never been a demo trader. I always went live.
Me neither.
Yeah, take a minimum lot size until you perfect your craft. Do not, I repeat, do not jump around to every trader that you see with all of these, like Shay, she does the the
harmonics.
I have not caught on to harmonics, but I know I'm a beast with the 20 pip and dip. I know I'm a beast.
I agree with you.
From zone to zone. That's what I'm sticking to because that's what makes me money.
Me and you both. Me and you both.
So I urge you all to figure out what kind of trader you are. Number one, if you don't have the time, you jump on that 20 pip and dip, get your 20 pips and dip. If you have more time, like I'm a work from home mom and I have the time, I'm an intraday trader. But literally, I am not that girl for the swinging and all of that. I want to swing that money in my broker account every day and cash out on Fridays. So I don't have the time or the patience. If you ain't getting what I needed by Friday at 11 o'clock, I'm sorry for you, boo. I'm not holding on to you over the weekend. I'll see what you do Monday in London, okay?
I am telling you, like, yes, that's what I love to hear. Yes. That's why I love having you on here.
I love you too, baby.
Yes, let's make it happen. Did y'all get some value tonight though? Like, did y'all get some type of value, even if it's just a tiny bit?
Definitely.
Y'all did?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. I ain't make it boring for you. I know Ashinda made sure that I
Thank you, Mo.
You know,
Thanks, Mo.
She helped me out. Yeah,
I know I'm a mess, but I'm a good mess. Long as I ain't a bad mess, that's all we working with.
And listen, I'm a mess too, so don't even get me wrong. Like, I'm a mess too. So
we love you,
messes.
We bipolar, but you love us all at the same time, you know?
We crazy fan, man. Crazy fan.
Hey guys, before you leave,
got any questions? What's up?
That trading view Excel lineup that you were showing, could you send it in the group? It's something that
right here, this one right here.
Yes, that's what I was gonna ask.
I'll send it to the group. I'll send it to the
I'll
study
send
hall.
you a couple of dollars tomorrow if I can't figure it out.
Hey, let's make it happen. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Like my barber, right? The guy that I go to get my haircuts or whatnot. Even though I'm bald headed, but don't judge that. Anyway, I go get my haircuts, right? And like he was like, "Yo, I need you to trade this money for me." I was like, "Bro, I'm not comfortable trading that for other people." I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. And he was like, "I don't care if you lose the money, just flip it for me." And that's the thing, people don't realize that. Like, it's not just flipping money. You have to study the thing, and then you got to make, you got to do what works. It's not just about. It's not a flip money.
Me stupid.
Right, but this is the thing. He said he don't care. He said he don't care about losing his money. I was like, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. I'm sorry. I cuss a lot, but I kind of did. I kind of did good.
Like he needs to learn a lesson.
Yeah, we cattle.
I cuss a lot. I did a whole lot. Yeah.
I'm from New Orleans, bro. I got the same problem. Jesus fixed
Hey, listen. Hey, New York got me, man. That Brooklyn got me. But anyway, he came to my house and he literally just threw me $500. He was like, "Here, you got it. Flip it for me." So I'm doing it. I'm gonna, like, right now. My goal is to flip his account to at least $50,000 by December.
Wow.
That's my goal. So you have to have a goal, right? You have to have a goal. It helps. So that for me in personal, like me personally, I have a knack of growing like small accounts to like big numbers. So you have to find what works for you. Like even with this $10,000 account that I have, I literally took $100 out of that and I opened another account, and I'm trying to grow that $100 to $10,000, right? I'm trying to do it because that's what I like to do. I like the thrill of it. You know what I'm saying? I like the thrill of growing an account from $100 to some magnificent number.
Is that challenge, bro? That's that.
Exactly. It's that challenge. So you have to challenge yourself, right? So with me, when he gave me that $500, I literally just put $500 on a new account that I just created today, and I'm already in profit. Like, that account is at $600 right now, and it's going up on GU. On GU, you already know GU.
Hey.
So if you can find something that's gonna motivate you, if you can find something that's gonna make you do extra, do it. Like, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of no challenge. Like, you cannot be afraid of a challenge. You got to challenge yourself, because if you do not challenge yourself, you're not gonna get to where you want to get to. This shit is not easy, right? Give yourself something to look forward to. So if you have a goal, follow your goal. If you have a challenge, obviously you're gonna have a goal because you're gonna say, yo, my challenge is I'm gonna make $1,000 a week. So when you wake up on Monday, your goal is to hit $1,000 by Friday. Not more, not less, right? If you hit $1,000 by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, once you hit that target, chill out.
And I want to reiterate something, bro.
Go ahead.
A lot of people, as soon as the market open, y'all want to jump in the markets. Please stop doing that. Please, I urge you guys. Do not look for setups all you want, but please do not try to jump into the market until the market has settled. When I say settled, I mean Monday, Asian to London. Sunday is not the time for you to jump into the markets. The markets are looking to take your money.
Literally.
I'm being a seasoned trader, and I know I'm a beast, okay? I'm 90% accurate. But playing with the markets on Sunday, before the markets settle on Monday, Asian to London, she smacks me in the face. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Smack.
Smack. Give me that. Carry rat, give a dog a bone. She gonna take money and she going home.
I am telling you.
Look for your setups and sit on your hands, because I promise you, if you see a sell, she's not gonna be a sell come Monday, Asian London. If she's a buy, she's not gonna be a buy Asian London Monday. Facts. And get out the markets Friday early, not late, please.
Facts.
Good stuff.
Facts.
Mo, do you do regular calls? This is my first time on your call.
This is actually my first call for IOP. I do calls, like I do weekly calls for my own team, but this is like my first call like with IOP. I'm gonna be doing these every Thursday at 7 o'clock at the same time. If y'all okay with it, y'all okay with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
bro, I need some help over here.
Hey, there you go. So we gonna do this. Hey, we gonna do this. We're gonna do this every Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time Zone. You know, I know you, Ashinda, you got your call on Mondays. I know y'all got that mindset call last night. You know, I had to bring some sauce too. Come on, I gotta join in on the party. Come on now.
I'm glad you did, big, because my son broke my computer. I just got it out the shop yesterday evening. He put a whole bottle of water on mine. I was out of commission for almost 48 hours.
Oh no!
Yes, he said you're gonna learn today.
No.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Can't do that. So did we get on this trade? Nah, we didn't, right? This is something that we was looking at, right?
What you talking about, bro? I'm looking at my own trade.
Somebody asked me, EJ. Yeah, do y'all have another pair that y'all want me to look at before we get off on here? Because we've been on here for almost an hour and a half now. I know y'all got stuff to do. Y'all want to get off or whatnot. I can keep going. I can keep going till 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, what's up? What's up? Like, what's good? Like, what's up? Like, I mean, if y'all want me to look at another pair, we can do that. But like, you know, if y'all want to be, you know, done, if y'all are tired of me, that's cool too. You know?
Ain't nobody tired of you. Stop it.
I ain't gonna take it to heart now.
Don't do that. We love you, baby.
I love you too. Y'all got any other pairs?
Somebody talked about Bitcoin. I just seen a message in the state.
Oh, Bitcoin. Okay.
Yeah, I
am
Bitcoin. He trying to get that money.
Is that Chris? Is it Chris?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Chris. He loves his Bitcoin. That's why I knew it was him before he even said it. Like, I knew it was him.
I love Bitcoin.
Obviously I've been marking up Bitcoin. Like, I do trade Bitcoin. So let me take these out, because they're really not going to be that much of help. So Bitcoin, obviously, in the long term, are we going to expect for it to be going up, right? Because USD is going down, as you can see, the XY, right? The XY has been going down, right? It's been going down, right? So any pair that you have that ends with USD, you gotta be, you gotta be like you have to understand that it's probably gonna be going up because that's the ops, right? DXY is your dollar index. So you wanna be looking at your DXY if you're trading any pairs that have USD on it, right? Same thing with Bitcoin. So in the long term, this is a daily. In the long term, you see the dollar's been dropping since the pandemic hit, and probably after the election, when I'm not gonna say anything. When something happens during the election, it's gonna keep dropping, and if it keeps dropping to this level right here, right, like this. Let me see, this zone right here. You see this zone right here, right? Y'all see this zone, right?
Yeah.
So last time we was in that zone, when was that?
2018.
2018, right? And then this zone right here, 2018. So this zone right here was when? 2014, right?
14.
Yeah, so 2014, right? As you guys can tell, like back in, like especially back in 2008, right? Back in 2008, we had that recession, right? Yeah, I remember that recession, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know I do, which was right here. So this and this right here, and this was, we had some type of like, so when the dollar index went down to this point back in 2018. And there was a recession back in 2020. It wasn't like a big recession, but like if you was in the market, you know what I'm talking about. Like everything that had USD, it was going up. Like it was literally going, because the dollar was struggling. And right now we're heading towards that. Right? We're heading towards that. We're not even that far from it. You see what I'm saying? We're not that far from it. So you have to be looking for that. You know what I'm saying? So like this, it's been going down, even though we traced a little bit because of that, because of that tweet that Donald Trump sent out the other day. It retraced a little bit, but it's gonna keep going down. Like it's gonna keep going down because overall, if you look at it, we're still in a bearish market with the DXY. That tells me that any pair that had USD on the end of it is doing the total opposite. If DXY is going down, anything that has USD at the end, GBP USD, Euro USD, Bitcoin USD, GBP, like anything, like whatever, AUD USD, is gonna be going up. So that brings me back to the Bitcoin. So with the Bitcoin, as you can see, it's been going up because dollar's going down, right? So overall, I'm not looking at no sales. I'm looking at buys, unless I'm going in for like a quick trade and I'm out, right? It's been going up. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my trend line right here. And this is my zone, right? And another thing that you gotta look at too is, hold on, let me see. Forex. And patterns. All right, so you can Google this, by the way. So when you go to, Forex patterns, go to images, and then you can literally see order patterns. You can learn all about them. I'm gonna click on this one. So you see this, you got the falling wedge, bullish rectangle, bullish pennant. Like they all have names. So you just gotta look at it, right? You just gotta look at it. It went down, and then it kind of consolidated in this zone, right? So right here, you got it. It went down, consolidated. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go up. So you can find another one that's gonna show you that's gonna go up, right? So right here, it went down, consolidated, went up. Bullish expanding triangle. This looks like it's a little bit closer to what it is, or even this one, right? Went down, consolidated, and it went up, right? This even this right here, right? Bullish falling wedge, the bullish expanding triangle. Just look at it. It went down, consolidated, So I'm gonna expect it to keep going up because I'm expecting the DXY to go down, right? So
even on the daily, I see like a small little wedge
yeah,
pattern.
yeah, exactly, right here. So let me see.
Yeah.
So like right here, see? You see that? Went down, consolidated. It's gonna break up. It's literally gonna I'm not gonna say 100% sure, but it looks like it's gonna be breaking up. It might go down and hit that line right there, and then just it retests it, and it's gonna go up. So in the long term, you want to buy Bitcoin. You want to buy Bitcoin.
0.01 lot size on the thing and let her run.
Yes. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, because you don't want to blow your account now for doing, for doing
the most.
Exactly, the most. Exactly. So I'm looking for buyers, right? So like right there, Chris, like you said, I see that wedge forming, right? I'm gonna go down to let's say 30 minutes, right? I'm gonna zoom into it. It respected it. I even though I drew it just I just drew it, not even seeing where the support and resistance is at. It kind of respected it. It kind of did respect it, right? So right here, I'm gonna wait for it to break this line, break this resistance line, retest it, and then get on the buy. As soon as it retests it, I'm getting on the buy. Even though it can hit it and go down, I'm so you always have to look at your long term. You always have to look at if you're seeing that it's been trending up, don't look at any sales, because you're kind of trending. At that point, you're kind of trending. You're kind of trending because the market is going one way and then you sell another way. Unless you're like super scalping, like you just going in and get out, get in, get out, like I do. But technically speaking, when you see a market that's going in one direction, you have to go follow that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the long term, that's what it's going to do. So as we can see, in the long term, in the daily, it's been going up, right? So there's no need for you to be looking for any sales when it comes to Bitcoin. There's no need for you to look for any sales when it comes to Bitcoin. Like, you got to look for buys. You can literally do a swing trade and then buy it and expect for it to hit that line, hit that resistance, because it's been respecting it. As you can see, right here, it respected it, retested it, went up, hit it again. So if you expand that line, right? If you expand that line, right? And let's just expand this right here, right? Let's just say you decide to buy it. You just decide to buy Bitcoin, and then you have to have an account that can handle it, because it may go down for a little bit and go back. But eventually, it's gonna hit that line. It's gonna hit that resistance. It's gonna hit that trend line. There's no way around it. It's gonna hit it, right? It's gonna hit it. So what is that? I can't even read. I can't even look at that. Like, can somebody tell me how many pips that is? Can somebody tell me how many pips that is?
That's 350,000.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, long-term trade, if you're looking for any long-term trades, you can literally get on a buy and then hold it to get to that line, because it's gonna hit that line eventually. There's no way around it, because this is proven, right? It's been proven. So right now with Bitcoin, I am not gonna get on any sales when it comes to Bitcoin. Like, I'm not selling Bitcoin at all. I'm looking for buys.
Right.
I'm looking for buys. If you're doing like a scalping or whatever, you gotta wait until it retests it, right? You gotta wait till it retests it.
Open that up for the people that can't see.
Boom. Right here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can y'all see it now? Okay. Can y'all see now? Y'all see what I'm talking about, right?
It looks like it's getting ready to retest now.
Right. So when it goes down, retest, boom. That's what it's gonna do. That's literally what it, okay. I'm tripping. Hold on. What is happening right now? Hold on. Anyway, so it's gonna retest and then boom. You can, if you want to be aggressive with it, you can buy it, or you can wait until it hits. If it breaks it and then retest and it goes up, right? And then and like I'm not trying to like change subjects or whatnot, but I want to look at gold real quick, right? Gold, right? So with gold it respects the $50 mark. 1850, 1900, 1950, 2000, 2050, right? Right? That's right. That's $50, right? $50, $50, $50, $50, right? It respects it. It literally respects it every single time. It never fails. With gold, it never fails, right? So what you want to do is, man, why is this? Oh my God, hold on. Let me delete this real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm acting like my kids right now. There you go. All right. Anyway, so we're in the daily, so I'm gonna go down to the 1 hour, right? So the 1 hour. Again, I'm not changing. Chris, did I answer your question with the Bitcoin thing before I move forward?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
cool. Okay, cool. Better. Good. But with gold, like I'm so excited to say, because I was so excited to actually show this little gem right here. With gold, it respects the $50 mark. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. And you can go as far as back as you want. Like right here, it retested it and went up. It retested it right there and went up. Retested it and went up and went back down. And it hit it. Went back down. This. I bet something happened around that time. I bet you Donald Trump like sent out a tweet or something that day. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like it kind of respected it. Like even though it was going down, it respected that level and it retested it and went up and went back down again. Even right here, retested it. Same thing. It played around with it. Went up. Same thing. Went down. That level. Same thing. It respected it. It respected it. It respected it. All the way down. Right here. Respected it. Right here. Right here. Right here. It respected it. Respected it. Respected it. Respected. Right now we're at that point. We're literally at that point. So right now with gold, I'm gonna expect for it to break that line, retest it, and then eventually hit this line. Like it's gonna hit this line. It's gonna hit this line. Like it's literally gonna hit that line. There's no way around it, because that's what it does. That's what it does. It respects the $50 mark, right? It makes sense, right? It literally respects the 50. Even right here, 1850, it respected it a couple times, right? It respected it, hit it, went up, hit it, went up. Like
yeah, we definitely gonna see where she going, bro. Cause I'm looking for her right now. My TP on her is 1886.32. People say she gonna go down.
Are you selling it?
Yeah, I'm selling her and silver. But when
okay, so
I don't know if she gonna go all the way down to 1850. So I put her at 1886, and then I'm gonna see how she reacts to the market, because I know she going up, just like you saying with the DXY.
Yeah, with the DXY. DXY is going down, so it's gonna be going up.
Fake people out to make them think if they don't know.
And that's what it's gonna do with the market structure. It's gonna go down to take people out. Like everybody that has that stop loss, it's gonna take them stop losses out, and it's gonna just bounce up. Like it's literally gonna bounce up. So I'm not in no gold trade. Like I trade gold on the regular too. Like if you ask me, I told y'all my baby is GU, but like my side chick, if you want to put it that way, is gold. Like I trade gold too. That's why I learned gold. That's why I learned gold. Like I know what gold is gonna do. Right now, I'm not in any trades with gold. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for her.
I've been whacking that ass on scalps.
I'm telling you, with gold, all you need is like 100 pips. Like literally, you can get 100 pips like that.
You don't need much because she moves so fast.
You put in, you out. You get in, get out. Like I'm good. Like
That's just like that. So you enter this is a TP, right? And it will, and it will.
86.32.
1830. So this is what. So this is 1898, whatever. Like so, it's close enough to
It's
your
close
TP,
to where
right?
you at right now.
Right. So it's close. So it's gonna go down. Like it might go down, but in the
And
long
she
term,
gonna shoot up like a dog.
exactly.
I'm thinking
She's
about
gonna shoot up.
ordering on her ass for a buy because I know what
I am. That's what I would do. Like right now, I can show you my MetaTrader right now. I have a pending order at 1900 right now. I have
and
a
that's
pending
what
order
my pending order was for the quick scalp on the sale.
at 1900.
1900. They talk about she going down to 1850. I don't think so.
It won't. It won't. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna go down to that part.
Structure, I don't think she gonna drop that fall.
She's not, especially with the DXY. The DXY is going down, so gold is not. It's not gonna go down.
Right.
Gold is not gonna go down. Yeah, gold is not gonna go. Like I'm telling y'all, like gold is just gonna like hit that. Maybe it might hit your TP. You might get some money. You might get some money from that. Don't get me wrong now. But it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Like as you can see in the long term, it's been going out for a minute.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, man. I'm literally waiting. I'm waiting for that one freaking move, man. Waiting for it.
I'm telling you, it's been going up since what? Since March, since September 2018. September 2018. It's been going up, like literally going up. And nothing is showing you that this is gonna go down. So why sell it in the long term? I mean, you can do it in the scalping.
But you better get your ass out of there.
You better get your ass out of there, like real quick. I'm real quick, cause that's one of that's again, like I said, I blew a lot of accounts. One way that I blew an account is I trusted gold, and I was like, yo, I got this. I got this.
Smack you in the face.
I was like, I got this.
Wake up.
It was like smack, out of here. My account was gone. It was gone. It was literally gone. Real quick. So
real quick.
If you blow your account, do not get discouraged. If you're on this call, you may not say that you blew an account, but if you blew an account, do not get discouraged. That's part of the game. That's literally part of the game. You blow an account, that's okay. That's okay. We all did that. Like all the big traders or whatever, we all did that, right? We all did that. Just gather yourself, get your clothes on, maybe take a shower or whatever, put some deodorant on or whatever, whatever, and then trade again. And make sure you don't do the same thing that you did, right? So, y'all can see my screen, right? Y'all can see me, right? Can y'all see me right now?
Yes, sir.
Right here. Can y'all see this?
I'm looking for you. Hold on, bro. I'm looking at trades while I'm messing with you. Okay.
Now look at this.
Where you at?
Look at this. See that right there?
I'm looking for your face. You said look for your face. Where your face?
Look at my face. Look at my face.
I don't see your face.
No, it's
my face is right here. What you talking about? My face is right here.
I see the screen. I don't see you.
You see my face?
Hold on, wait. I don't have it open. Okay, I see
my face now?
I had it closed.
You see my face?
I see your face with that hoodie on.
Y'all see my face, right?
I see your face.
What you got? Which book you got in your hand? Let me see.
Bam.
Yes.
See that right there?
I got that too.
Y'all see that?
Hold up.
Y'all see that? Take a screenshot of this shit.
Inspirational Forex Trading Journal.
Take a screenshot. Take the screenshot.
Why am I not
Where
seeing
did you get that book from, Mohammed?
Put it on the chat. Amazon.
Oh.
Amazon. $10. Put this on Amazon. Right there.
Put his TV on if I have to hurt him. Move, boy.
Take a screenshot and put it on the chats.
Oh, boy, I done wrote it down already. I'm Gucci.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Do that.
Boom.
You have to journal your trades. This is very important because whether you win or lose. Oh, I see you, Jazz. I see you, Jazz. I see you.
Yeah.
What you say about Jazz?
I see you, Jazz. I see you, Jazz.
Hey, y'all see those three white?
She ready. She ready. She ready.
Yeah, she ready. Don't come for my sissy.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that, Jazz. That's what's up.
Look, I started with well, the last place I stopped at was my why, right? Because you got to with trading.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
for
you have
everybody
to,
on the call.
Yeah.
Like you have
Do it.
to
It's your
really
turn
understand.
now, Jazz.
Oh.
Go ahead and do what you think. Do your thing. Do your thing. Go ahead.
So I got this book when I can't think of the young lady who actually that made this or posted about getting the Forex trading journal. But I stopped at my why, because when you start thinking about your why, it's not necessarily about anybody else. Your why is personally for you. So it took me a little time because I'm like, okay, hypothetically, right? I want to retire my mom. But yeah, that's part of my why, but that why is not necessarily for me, right? So it's like, okay, well, that can't be my why. So ultimately, make sure that you, with anything that you're doing when it comes to trading, take your time. Like you gotta crawl before you walk, and you gotta walk before you run, right? So are we gonna blow accounts? Yes, because we're learning, right? And I don't know no trader that has not blown an account. So if anybody tell you that they're 100% and they have blown the account, they lying.
That's a lie.
They're motherfucking lie. They lie.
But take your time. Something that I like, I tell people this all the time. I've known Damo for a while, and he always traded indices. But I was like, man, I'm not there yet. Like, yeah, it looked good. Like he catching all these pips, and I can have all this money, but I'm not there yet. Understand that all of our paths are different. So wherever you are in your path, that's fine. Myself, Muhammad, Ashinda, Savvy, all of us are here to help guide you to where you're trying to get to, right? Because ultimately, I don't know about y'all, but I need to be traveling and not working this 9 to 5, right?
Listen. You better tell them.
So
you better tell them.
I want my family to be able to see things they've never seen before. So my goal is to continue to master this skill set and do the things that I need to do that is going to get me to my end goal. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to preach to y'all tonight. I'm not going to
preach. You better say it, sis.
You better tell us again. Tell us again.
Tell what it's in for.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to go to Fiji. I'm trying to go to Bali. I'm trying to go to Dubai. I'm trying to go to Hawaii.
Go with this COVID.
I'm trying to pull my TP on in Dubai on it.
Listen.
What you doing in Dubai?
But Mo, we definitely, all jokes aside though, Mo, like after this, I got it with you though. We need to get together.
You got me. You got me. Hit me up, man. We got this. We're going to make something happen. All right? We're going to make something happen, all right? 31st of December, like New Year's Eve, I am gonna be in Dubai. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna be in Dubai.
People in America ain't welcome nowhere because our virus.
I want to I got a passport. I could go where I want.
They're like, y'all ain't welcome here.
Listen, I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna be in Dubai New Year's Eve. This is me saying what. So like, what you gotta do is you have to like speak things into existence. You can't say, "Oh, I want to do this." Oh, I like maybe I'm gonna do this. No. Say
I will do this.
Say that you will do it. You're gonna do it. Like you're literally gonna do it. You're gonna get there. You are gonna get there. You gotta speak it into existence. You gotta manifest it to existence, right? You can't say, "Oh, I want to trade so I can do this." No, I will trade, and I will do this and do that. Whatever that, this and that is, you're gonna do it because with this in this market, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. There's no way around it. If you do what you're gonna do, if you do what you're supposed to do, you will get there. And I'm gonna get to Dubai in December. January 1st, my ass is gonna be in Dubai.
And
I'm gonna
silver
be
and gold
posting
is
all over.
buying. That's all I have to say. Silver and
What
gold
did I tell you?
is
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? It's
That's
going
all
up.
I
I'm
can
telling
say.
you. I told you. It's going up. I'm telling you.
I'm
It's
looking
going
at
up.
the markets, nigga. Hit my stop loss. I don't know about you, but I know what it do, boo. My money back.
It's gonna hit your stop loss now because you got on the sell when it's a buying.
You better understand when to take your losses and
yeah, you better get out of that shit right now. You better
out,
get the
nigga.
hell out
I'm
of that.
already in the buy. What you talking about? You gonna learn a day about messing with a rich. Oh Lord.
I am done, yo.
I'm done too. That part. Put it in the air. Put it in the air. Yeah.
I am done, yo. Yeah, what's up?